Our story this week shows how a blindness to truth in one person and fear in another can lead them to the brink of tragedy and give them both a moment of truth. I'll be back in just a moment.
Wait! Go! That's up. Wait! I'm sorry.
Did we hurt you?
Oh, no. But now I know what the safety man feels like with all those big bruisers closing in on him.
Can we carry these in for you, Mrs. Bowen?
No, thank you. I have to hide them anyway. They're birthday presents for Colonel Baldwin. Where's David? Getting all ready for the camp out?
No, he's not going. Dad said he broke a rule. He's confined to quarters.
That's all he's been talking about.
We'll take him along next time.
Well, I'd better hide these before your father sees them and gets curious. Davy, I'm sorry about the camp out.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, of course it does. I know how much you've been looking forward to it. Which rule did you break? Maybe I could talk to your father.
No. Anyhow, I don't want to go now.
Oh, Dave.
Look, will you please just don't say anything to him? I don't even want to talk about it.
I understand. Maybe later.
Selma, sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
I bought the red hunting jacket you told me about. I'll put it up here.
My father won't like it anyhow if I give it to him.
Oh, Davy, your father loves you very much. And he's terribly proud you do so well in your studies.
I know just what he thinks about me.
Davy.
If I could only show him. I'm gonna show him.
What do you mean? Well, maybe we'll talk about it later. I'll call you when dinner's ready. Hi.
Hectic day. Lunch.
I guess what you need is a camp out. Or better still, another long vacation. Maybe you'll meet me again. You know, they gave me a Canadian dime at the market today. And it started me thinking about Italian lira and us. Remember? Oh, we had fun then. Tails, you kiss me. Heads, I kiss you. And we never lost, whether it was Italian lira or Swiss francs.
Or a buffalo nickel. You know, Ellie, I've got a pocket full of change. What do you say we take the rest of the afternoon off?
Now you and I are married. You know, Davy is so disappointed.
You'll get over it.
Well, couldn't you just...
Darling, you know, one of these days I'm going to let you be the commandant. But until then, I think you better leave the disciplining of the cadets up to me.
Oh, Davy so counted on that camp out. Isn't there some other punishment?
No.
Well, Davy is not just another cadet.
Eleanor, I know what's best for David. Sorry. The usual problems of starting a new school year are complicated by other problems.
I'm your other problems. A new wife who hasn't learned how to snap to.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Well, that's the only way I can get you to talk to me anymore.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I miss our quiet times. Just you and me.
Is that my fault?
I don't know whose fault it is. That's just it. Sometimes I feel like I've done something wrong. Something to displease you. Robert.
Even if he is my son, I insist he be subject to the same regulations as the other cadets. He left his room after lights out. A direct infraction of the rules.
Well, all he did was run down the hallway to say goodnight to me. He was so excited about the campout, he had to share it with someone.
The subject is closed, Eleanor. I will not discuss it further.
You won't discuss it. Poor David can't talk about it. And I'm caught between the two of you. We've got to decide on what kind of life we want together. And on children. And what they mean to us. Even your children.
You mean David? He's the one you want to protect.
You so casually turn your back on him when you know how desperate he is to please you.
I do not turn my back on him. I'm just as much concerned with the kind of man he becomes as I am with Harry. That's the whole point. He'll never become a man unless he learns to stand on his own 2 feet. Can't go through life tagging after me, Harry, or you.
I see.
No, I don't think you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't encourage weakness in him. That's what she did. His mother. But after she died, I thought he might change. I tried to make him stand up to life, be a man. It was never like Harry.
How much of a man could he be at that age?
He's 14 now, and he's still the same little boy who ran crying from the schoolyard because somebody hurt him. The only difference is you're the one he runs to now.
Robert. Is he being punished this time because he left his room after lights out? Or because he came to see me? I want to know. Is he being punished because of me? Davy, I want to say goodnight.
Knock it off, I hear something. Davy! What's the matter? What are you doing out here?
I'm gonna stay all night with you.
Davy, Dad gave you a direct order. You can't defy him like that. If he ever found that you were out...
Look, I don't care.
Come on, pal. Maybe we can sneak you back without him seeing. I know Pop's hard on you at times. It was the same way with me. Just that Dad feels that it'll help to make you into a man.
Look, nobody has to make me into a man. Now let me go.
Davy, stop it. Now, come on.
Let me go.
Davy!
Wait, is he all right? Wait!
He's hit his head on this rock.
Oh, Harry! Harry, wake up! Harry, I didn't mean to push you, Harry!
Davy! Davies.
No, he can't be dead, no! Harry, I didn't mean to push you. What am I gonna do? Harry!
Accident. A senseless accident.
Why don't you lie down? Can I get something for you?
No.
Cup of hot tea?
I said no. Why? He had everything. Born leader. He would have done such brilliant things at the point.
Robert, don't.
Not like Harry to have a senseless accident.
Well, at the inquest, Wade said Harry was trying to find his way down to the creek, and he stumbled in the dark.
I could understand it. I could come to terms with it. If there were only somebody to blame.
David is waiting outside. May I bring him in? Oh, please, he needs you.
All right, bring him in. Your brother was a remarkable young man. You have a lot to live up to. I know you can do it, David.
I wanted to see the Colonel.
Yes, what is it?
Sir, the fellas on the team sent me over. We know how much Harry being captain meant to you. Well, they've elected me in Harry's place. And I just wanted you to know that I hope I can do half the job that Harry... Well, what I mean is, sir, Harry left this in his locker. It's some toy football you must have given him when he was a kid. He kept it in his locker for luck. And I thought... Well, sir, I thought that Harry would have wanted you to have it, sir. Well, sir, I'd best be going now.
Wade Farrell. Did you look at him? Did you see how scared he was? Why, Eleanor?
Oh, Robert, really?
I don't want it. That won't bring Harry back.
Don't take your grief out on an innocent boy.
Innocent boy. When Harry was alive, Wade had to be content with being number 2. But now that Harry is dead, Wade can be number 1. Accidents? Harry didn't have accidents. Who knows what really happened? Yes, and another thing at the inquest. Did you see, Wade, how guilty he was, the story he told? I've dealt with boys for years. I always know when they're lying. Wade Farrell is lying.
Wade, can I see you a second?
I'll see you in a minute.
He thinks that you had something to do with Harry's death.
Look, Davy, don't do anything, don't say anything, no matter what happens, understand? It's gonna be all right. Just don't panic.
Helen. Helen, you see? Wade Farrell. David. David said he got there after it happened. Maybe he was lying. Maybe he saw what happened.
Oh, Robert.
I want to talk to David at once.
Harry is dead.
I want the truth.
I'll tell David you want to see him. David, your father wants to see you. I'm sorry, David. I know you want to be alone, but your father sent me for you. I know it hurts to talk about Harry's death. Your father thinks you saw what happened. Davy, did Wade have anything to do with the accident?
No, Miss Ellie, he didn't.
You rest a while. Let him rest a while. He'll feel like talking later.
You'll feel like talking now.
No, he told me Wade had nothing to do with the accident.
How could he know that if he didn't see what happened? And if he did see what happened, then he's been lying to us. I think I know why he's lying. Wade is much older and stronger. If I were David, I might be afraid of Wade, too. What did he do? Threaten you?
No.
He was talking to you. You looked scared.
I wasn't.
Did Wade have anything to do with Harry's death?
No.
Look at me, David.
Will you please leave me alone? I told you he did it.
David!
Stop it! He's not on the witness stand. You can't badger him like a criminal. Why don't you love him enough to believe him when he tells you something?
I think I love him enough to know how to deal with my own son. He knows I want him to tell me the truth because he wants to be like Harry. And Harry always told me the truth. David, I'm not saying that Wade committed murder. But even if it were an accident, the truth must be told. That's all I want. The truth.
No, I can't. You do something terrible to Wade.
No, I won't. I just want to know what happened. Did they have a fight?
You're confusing him. You're putting words...
Eleanor, I am talking to my son. Tell me, son. Wade pushed Harry. He pushed him down into the ravine, didn't he? You were there. You saw it. Isn't that what happened?
It was an accident. Harry's foot slipped.
Thank you, David.
Are you proud of me now?
Yes, I am. Very proud. Eleanor, call the police. David is going to tell them exactly what happened.
You told him you wouldn't do anything to Wade.
Now, that's a matter for the police to decide. But if you won't do it, I will.
Robert!
Miss Emery, put through a call to the police. I'll speak to Captain Porter.
Robert, this is wrong. What you're doing is wrong.
Eleanor, if I'd listened to you, I'd never found out what really happened to Harry. Oh, yes, Captain, yes. There's a matter that I'd like you to investigate, rather delicate.
Harry, you were the best brother. Harry, what have I got to do? Why did it have to be you? Why couldn't it be me? Why?
David?
I'm not coming back. Nobody's gonna stop me. Not him, not you, nobody.
I thought I was your friend.
He said he wouldn't do anything to Wade.
Running away isn't going to help Wade.
I don't ever want to see my father again.
Running away never solves anything. Only makes it worse. David, please come back with me.
I can't. Oh, what's the matter with me? I can't even run away without making a mess of it. I can't do anything right. No wonder everybody hates me.
That's not true. I love you, David. And your father loves you, in his own way. But we're not important. It's what you think about yourself that matters. And David, I know that you haven't told the whole story about the accident.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You've got to learn to stand up to life. Now you go back, face your father, and make him understand.
Oh, David, you had me worried. You mustn't waste any more time. I'll check to see if the police have arrived.
Robert. David wants to tell you something.
Son, you haven't lost your courage, have you? I'll be right here beside you. I know you won't let me down. Have nothing to be afraid of.
I'm afraid of you.
David.
I always have been. That's why I lied. I was the one who pushed Harry. He was trying to make me go back. Didn't want me to get in trouble with you. I pushed him. I didn't know he was so close to the edge. His foot slipped. It was an accident. I couldn't tell you. You wouldn't have believed me. I don't care. I don't care whether you love me or not. I don't care what happens.
David, it was an accident. Don't ever forget that. You're not to blame. I want you to let me take David away for a while. Away from you. He's got to learn to live without fear. He needs you as a son needs a father. But you're not a father. Not the way you are now. He'll be better off without you. Can you understand that?
We're running away. But maybe he needs us. Ted?